All right, Senior Owned Business family, how you guys doing today? Special edition going live today. It's only Tuesday. We never do a live on Tuesday, but I just felt compelled to come on. We're getting some new subscribers. We're getting people that are interested in the senior placement business, going through Senior Placement Institute to get well trained, well educated, all that good stuff. So I just want to bring it to you today and give you the 5 mistakes people make. I want to give you some free advice today. I want to give you some free counsel today. I'm still in the business. I get asked this quite a bit. I got asked this yesterday. They're like, Matt, do you still do the business or do you just coach? Man, I still do the business. I wish I could show you my phone right now. I just got a call this morning from a lady that I helped, her and her husband, years ago. Unfortunately, her husband passed away last 5-6 months. And she's in her house all alone and she needs to go somewhere. She goes, man, I'm tired of being in this house all by myself and I want to go somewhere. And I literally put her in touch with somebody and she's moving in on Saturday. It is that easy, you guys. I'm telling you, I know some of you are like, it's not that easy. It is that easy. You got to break the mindset barrier that you have that this business is difficult. Something's only as difficult as you may think it is, right? I think it's Henry Ford said back in the day, the man who says he can is right. And the man who says he can't is also right. Can you do this business? Absolutely. We'll get into the 5 mistakes that you need to avoid if you're going to be successful in this business. Now, I want to draw your attention to the subscription down there. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We're going to start going live more often. I want you never to miss an episode of getting on here and learning this business. I get it too. If you don't have any money for the Senior Placement Institute or for coaching, anything like that, don't allow that to stop you. Be resourceful, number one. Let me challenge you. Be resourceful. I don't care if you got to go get a loan and we got financing in place and all that stuff. But if all that is just impossible, which I get, that was me 10 years ago, then just enjoy the free content, man. Stay right here on this channel, the Senior Home Business YouTube channel, and learn. That's all you got to do. But if you want to schedule a consultation call with me, you can do that below. Man, you can buy some cool sheets down below. The Senior Home Business, we're starting to expand. Our staff is expanding and all that stuff. But let's get right into it. The 5 mistakes people make in the senior placement business and how to avoid them. Now, for every mistake, I'm going to give you something like this. Oh, it's an emergency call. Do not do this, okay? So we're going to get into that. Stay with me through the entire video. If you're watching the recorded version, don't stop at the first one because the first one is big, but you can't wait to get to number 5, right? And so here we go. Number 1, mistake number 1, chasing leads instead of building relationships. I get it. I preach all the time that you got to have cash flow. If you don't have cash flow, you have a hobby, not a business. I get all that. But your mentality should be one, not of transactional mentality, right? A transactional mindset kills long-term growth. It just does. If you're thinking about the move-in like I did this morning and helping this lady. Now, what I did not tell you early on, I went through a series of questions, a series of different things I took her through to arrive at the proper place for her to go. Matter of fact, she's in dire need of assisted living. She has multiple ADLs and somebody was encouraging her, and I don't know who it was, but to go to an independent community. Now I get it. There's independent communities out there that will indeed take on somebody that may be of assisted living status. They can provide a couple of the ADLs, right? They may have an in-home care service there that's helping out, but it cannot assist the needs that she has. And so you got to get beyond the transactional mindset, right? You got to dive deep into the person you're listening to on the phone, you're meeting with in person. What are their needs, their ADLs, behaviors, everything? Because if you don't, here, let me give you this. Stop thinking in terms of how to get a move in and start thinking, how do I serve people well? See, when I'm talking to this lady today about the move in, I'm thinking about her. And some people, many people, they get in this business because of the amount of money you can make in this business, the amount of money you will make in this business. Part-timers make $95,000 to $120,000 a year typically. And what happens is they get in this business and go, how can I get a move in? How can I get a move in? And they don't even understand the process. They don't even understand everything that entails this business. I mean, certain things that we do, and I say we, a lot of my students that are very seasoned, that are successful in this industry, man, they know the questions to ask. They know the potential pitfalls that needs to be overcome. But you got to get beyond initially when you first start, how do I get a move in? And start thinking, how do I serve people well. Why is that? Because social workers, discharge planners, care homeowners, any other people you're talking about, what do they like? They like trust and not just you being available. Plenty of people out there that are trying to, I'm available. You know, I got a marketing director. She's out marketing right now. It's another reason how I'm doing the business and doing this video. She's meeting with a skilled nursing facility today. We'll probably get our, what we call a tablet with Tour Senior Living in that skilled nursing facility. But I'm here doing this video to help. And so I'm able to have a staff that can expand my business, but actually help you as the audience. So you should be subscribing, liking the channel, clicking the notification bell, all that good stuff. But you should be looking to develop trust, not saying I'm available. And if you're going to these places, hospitals, skilled nursing, other different referral sources, and you're just saying I'm available, meaning if I walked in going, my name is Matt Stafford, I own senior home business, we do placement, this is what makes us different. Here's my business card. Let me give you a presentation, maybe a brochure. Let me tell you, every other senior placement agent out there does it just like that. And if you continue to do like that or start to do it like that, you're developing bad habits. You've got to develop strong habits in this industry, and strong habits is developed doing the business the right way. And that's why some people get in this business and they go, well, it's a simplistic business model. Why would I need a course? Why would I need coaching? I get it. I probably think the same thing, but don't let the simplistic business model fool you. If you start off on the wrong foot and that becomes your reputation, that becomes your brand, that becomes what you're known for in the community, I can tell you, it's going to be a hard road to get back to where you need to be. It's easier to start off on the right foot than it is to start off on maybe the left foot. I don't know. Start off on the wrong way and get a first bad impression. And now you got to go back and correct everything later. You just prolong the success that you could have right at the beginning. So I get the investment of buying into the Senior Placement Institute, buying into our community. It literally is a buy-in. That's all it is. You buy in and you will receive coaching and all that good stuff. But let me give you the mistake number 2. Oh my goodness. Mistake number 2. If I can pull this thing up real quick. I don't know where it's at. There he goes. There we go. I'm trying to give you this emergency call. Failing to understand levels of care. Oh my gosh. This goes back to the process. People are just trying to get a buck. People that are just trying to get money, which I get too. Hey, again, you want to get money. Nothing wrong with that. My life today is a heck of a lot better than it was years ago. So I'm not one that's going to bag on money. Matter of fact, I attract money now. I used to chase it. You don't want to chase it. You attract it. And that goes back to number 1. But number 2 here, failing to understand levels of care. Now, I mean, here's some basic acronyms, right? Initials. Not knowing the difference between AL, memory care, which I gave you that, MC, SNF, SNF, RCFE. And there's a ton of others that if you don't know this, it's going to be very difficult for you to be successful in this industry because it's inevitable. They're going to ask you questions about these certain things. And if you don't know the difference between them and you think they're all just senior living communities and they're all in the same, like going to Burger King and you want a Whopper and they all got a Whopper and it's all basically the same thing, even though that Whopper, man, has shrunk down quite a bit. Oh my God. It's been a long time since I had a Whopper. It's been about 3 or 4 years, but I just got a craving for it. My wife got a craving for it. And so we ended up getting Whoppers. And I remember seeing that commercial and they were this thick. And then when we got them, they were like this. I don't know. They've changed over the years, but you need to understand the language, right? And so here's the deal. You misplacing a client can ruin your reputation. Just like the lady I talked to earlier today, someone telling her she needs independent care. They were getting ready to misplace this client. There's no way that this lady should belong in an independent community with the level of care that she needs. And so this can ruin your reputation if you're not careful. So let's get into number 3. Oh, wow. Underpricing your worth. Come on. Emergency alert, overpricing your worth or working for free. Now, I get it. I said all the time, which I have kind of gone back on this. Now, I'm back in my older videos. You're staying on this channel. You're watching this long. You probably know we got about 750 plus videos on this channel. So, oh, wait a minute. I got a comment here from Rebecca Stone. I have 2 appointments social workers Friday. This is just from encouragement from these free videos. Hopefully I'll soon have the money for your course. So, oh man, Rebecca, appreciate you. Rebecca, go sell that thing you've been talking about. Go to that person that wants it. You know what I'm talking about. But Rebecca, I appreciate you so much. And I've talked with Rebecca a couple times. She follows me. Really appreciate it. But look at that. She has 2 appointments with social workers this Friday. Just from the encouragement from these free videos. Allow these free videos on this channel to help you out. Okay. But you can't be underpricing. Now, what I mean by that is you're saving communities marketing dollars and you're filling their beds. They pay for that value. See, the problem is, and a lot of franchises still do this. I'll pick on them a little bit today, even though franchises, I love you. Don't be hating on me. I know you do, but cool it down a little bit. I appreciate you. Franchise will teach like it's 2015. Go get all your referral agreements signed. And when you do, now you're ready for business. And I get this logic because how in the world are you going to be able to place seniors anywhere and not get paid, right? I mean, I guess you could. Again, that's free. But you're getting paid. It's a business. So you need to get your referral agreement signed. I teach it a little bit differently. I think the way they teach is 2015. It's backwards. The way I teach it is extend value. And as you extend value to these communities, they will in turn not only sign your referral agreement, they will pay you top dollar. I have a student just told me the other day that she has a percentage of 150% on a referral agreement. That is insane. I can tell you with full honesty, I do not have a referral agreement today of 150%. I have never had one of 150%. Highest I had was 100%. And that's a lot of mine today are. Now, some of them are not. If you're going through corporate, if you're going through a lot of different things, we teach you that in the Senior Placement Institute. Again, you don't want to present the wrong referral agreement to the wrong community. Meaning you don't want to go in there and it's corporate and you're presenting something that you know you not be able to get. So, but understand these communities, they really appreciate you for the most part. Now, if they're at like 90%, 95% occupied, they may not need your services or they may not want to utilize you, but that's okay. For every one of them, there's plenty others that are at the 60, 70, 80 percentile that need your services, right? So you have to fully understand when you're in this business, you're running a business, not a charity. Clear boundaries protect your energy and your bank account. I love that, man. I mean, you're running the charity. I mean, I get it. Oh, this is the thing I was going to tell you earlier. I think I failed to do it. I don't say as much anymore that I offer a free service, no obligation. And the reason I don't say free a whole lot anymore is it starts to attract the wrong people. Now, let me clarify about that because the wrong people are the ones who cannot afford what I'm offering in the first place. However, what I do is, and you don't have to do this, but I still do pro bono work. I still help seniors and I don't get paid a dime for it. And the reason I do it because I'm more of an advocate for seniors than I am as some referral agent, right? So I get that. So before you start blasting me like, oh man, you're just doing it for high dollars and money. I mean, I'm not going to doubt you. I mean, that it is what it is. I do get paid a lot for what I do, but I still give back in any way I can. And sometimes that's pro bono. But clear boundaries is ultimately going to protect your energy. I mean, it's going to protect your energy and your bank account is going to continue to grow. Whew, I need something to drink here. Man, my wife made this. It's so delicious. Anyway, you didn't come to hear all that. Number 4. Oh, my goodness. Oh, number 4. Mistake number 4. Ignoring the family's emotional journey. As much as I'm getting excited right now, the family that you're talking to, ideally the adult kids, they're going through a very traumatic time in their life with their mom or their dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever it may be, right? The person they're helping out. But you have to understand that. And this is one of the hardest decisions they'll ever make. Okay, so if you fully understand this, and again, see, this is what it's not all about the money, even though the money's good. You got to dive into the people's feelings and I'm not advocating that because they're crying, you go cry too, or because they're getting mad, you get mad too. I'm just saying that you need to be able to identify with what they're saying. I had a lady the same lady I've been telling you 2 or 3 times in the same video happened this morning. She told me, she goes, Matt, I'm a blue person. I'm like, blue? That reminds me of my lights in my office. She's a blue person. This was a true story. She goes, I'm a blue person. I kind of figured out what she was talking about. And she said, I explained myself. I don't want to talk politics, but I will. And I don't want to offend anybody. I said, I get it. I totally get it. And she goes, and I don't want Fox News on TV. I was in the hospital not long ago, and then my roommate, that's all she watched. And it just got me so mad. All right, now, did I dive into my beliefs? Did I dive into whether I thought she was right or not? Did I dive into any of that stuff? No. I said, hey, that's how you feel. That's what you want. That's your preference. That's your desire, is to not listen to Fox News, is to not be in a political conversation, is to be a blue person wherever you are. So that was one of the areas that we focused on. Right now, again, the ultimate focus was on the ADLs, the behavior. But I'm telling you, if you're missing the preferences, if you're not doing that kind of thing, and you're not diving deep into what they desire, and you don't know the right questions to ask, and you're just winging it, and you're just trying to get paid and do a name drop business like it was 10 years ago, you're going to miss the boat, and a senior is going to be placed in the wrong community, right? So you got to know those things. And then when you're doing this, remember to slow down, listen, empathize. Don't just sell the solution. This lady that I was talking to, I did not dive into where I thought she would best be fit, right? Where she would go and it'd be an awesome fit for her, all that stuff. I was listening. That's why I heard the Fox News story. I was empathizing with her. That's why I didn't get into, talking about politics and talking about different things that would upset her and all those kind of things. You're talking about her care. So whether somebody dives into politics, religion, whatever it may be, those are preferences. Remember that. I have placed people that are needed to go to a community because they're a person of faith. They love God. They love Jesus. And they wanted to pray before their meals. Matter of fact, they wanted the community to pray before their meals. They didn't want to just do it alone. They didn't want to be isolated. So that's a preference. And that's important to them. So whatever it is, you got to dive deep into it. And you can't dive deep into it if you don't listen, if you don't empathize, and you're just selling a solution. You're going to make a mistake, right? And speaking of mistake, number 5. Oh, number 5. Woo! Treating this like a side hustle, man. Who treats this like a side hustle? I don't know. Maybe you do this part-time. I get it. I understand the side hustle, but I want you to get to the place where you see this business and appreciate this business for what it is. I mean, ultimately, inconsistent effort equals inconsistent income. A side hustle I don't like because there's something on the side, it's on the back burner, right? All these different sayings, and it just makes it like it's not as important. I don't care if you are doing it part-time. If you only have 5-10 hours a week to do this business, put it on the front burner, put it on the front of your mind. Make sure you're praying, you're thinking, you're doing things to move your cause, your goals down the field in the direction you want to go. Because if you're inconsistent, your effort, inconsistent income, this business rewards focus. Show up daily, whether it's part-time or not. Make your calls, go on the tours, send out your emails. I mean, whatever you got to do to establish this business, you need to do it and ultimately treat it like a real business, and you'll be paid like one. If you treat it like a side hustle, I guarantee you're going to be treated like a side hustle. I guarantee the people that are not successful in this business, they go into it thinking, okay, well, I'll try it out and see if it's going to work. Let me give this a shot. All these different, out statements, right? If it doesn't work out because, well, it's not me that it didn't work out. It's the business model, or it's the coaching, or it's this, or it's that. No, it's probably you. Because we got a lot of people in senior home business that are successful, that are knocking down doors, that are killing it for the senior living industry. I love it. Then we got some that are just like, man, I don't know what to do. Dude, get back into the courses. I see some that boo-hoo about not getting leads. And then I look into their Senior Placement Institute modules, and we got 42 of them, and they're on module 5. And they wonder why they don't know everything that we do in this business. They don't know the process. They don't have any systems in place, which I've been big on lately, because to be successful in business, you've got to have systems and processes in place. And so you need to get down and get studying on that. But I tell you what, I just want to come to you today, a kind of a special live. We'll be on tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like bell, hit the notification, all that stuff. We'll be on live tomorrow. Me and Brittany doing the live show on Thursday. Drew and I will be doing TSL. We're going to start hitting a lot more lives on this channel to get information out there. I mean, again, if you cannot and just do not and refuse to get coaching in a course, I'm okay with that. But be educated. Stay on this channel. Go back and watch 750 plus videos. And you'll probably learn the process if you do that. I mean, it'd be like a puzzle. It's like a 750 piece puzzle. I mean, it's going to take a long time. If you want to expedite the process and you want to get started today, just click down and schedule a consultation call with me. It'll be me. It won't be a sales team. I've got a team, but it will be me. And I will be on the call with you, not to sell you, but just to tell you what this business means to me, what it means to others, and how the trajectory of this business keeps climbing. And I want you to be a part of it. If you want to help others and you want to make a great amount of money working out of your house, I've got a built-in office right here in my house. This is my house. I got an office upstairs, but you know, when I first started, I just had like a little desk. Matter of fact, I think it was this one. I don't know. There might have been something else, but this was one of my earliest ones. So that's why I keep it. It's not as nice as the one I'm sitting at, but I love that one because it reminds me of where I got started. I literally got started just with a cell phone, and I had a cheap laptop, cheap business card, cheap website. You don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't need to compare yourself to other people. Just be you. That's your superpower. If you want to learn this business, click the link down below. We'd love to have a consultation call with you. And hey, until next time, God bless.